The Click, man. You know, first okay. When we was kids, we always wanted to do music because, like, two of us was already. Well, actually, yeah, two of us was already in a band. My sister, she sung in the church choir and everything, and my brother D-Shot, he was playing sports and whatnot, football. We all played sports, but that was his thing, football and baseball, mainly football. And my brother Muggsy, same thing. But so my sister, she did a lot of the singing, and I used to hear her in the room rapping and whatnot. We was already into music because I signed up for the band in 4th grade. Be Legit was also in band at a whole nother school, and then we ended up going to Franklin Junior High in band, and when I was in junior high, and then high school, the way Vallejo certain sections are, I went to Hogan High School, and Be Legit had to go to Vallejo High School. You know what I mean? So we was all in band. Me and Be Legit started in the band at a young age, in the 4th grade all the way to 12th. So we always had a passion for music, okay? We used to always mess around rapping and, just sitting, matching up words and making rhymes with each other in the car while we out and about just scooting through the traffic and whatnot. And so, we went to college and made a school alma mater, and the tapes were circulating around the whole campus, and we talked about everything that jumped off at Grambling State University and Grambling State, Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? And Louisiana, Grambling, Louisiana. And so we came back to Vallejo a year later after college and went straight to the studio on Sonoma Boulevard, Felton Pilot Studio. Felton Pilot and James Early produced our first slaps, but they was already making Ring 'Em and all the Thrill Is Gone and all them slaps for MC Hammer. You feel me? So we would see Hammer. We'd come out the studio and we see Hammer. Hammer was always the big homie, and him and his crew would come in, and he was always the coolest dude ever. He was never big-headed. That's why I love that dude to this day, because he's so solid. You know what I mean? And so we made MVP. That was the name of the EP. It was 4 songs. It was me. It was Danielle Stevens, Tanina Stevens, Earl Stevens, which is me, and my cousin Be Legit, Brant Jones. So that was our group right there. You feel me? So we was like the Troutmans of hip hop. Like, you had Roger Troutman, you had Larry Troutman, you had hella Troutmans. You feel what I'm saying? So our group was called MVP at the time, Most Valuable Players, Most Vicious Performance, right? And so we did one album in '88. We did one EP in '88, and then we changed our name to the Click. Like, man, let's switch up our name because we one big click. You know what I'm saying? We the Click, man. You know what I'm saying? We family, we the Click, man. We one organization, we one umbrella, we one cabinet. You feel me? And so that's when we became the Click. And then we started doing solos from there and still being the Click. So that's how that formed, man. And, we went on to become legendary. Yeah, when you're around it, when you're around music and you're hearing music all throughout the hallways all your life, you just jump into it. You're like, shit, I'm going to start doing this shit too. So before they really got serious, both my kids, they both do them. They both do music. You know what I'm saying? One is 25, the other one's 32, and that's Droop-E. And Droop-E, when he was here, he was like, always with my engineer. His name was D-Wiz, a legendary engineer that in the Bay Area and on the West Coast, period. So many people love him that still know how to splice, not slice, splice. You know what I mean? And when you do that, that's when you got the 2-inch tapes or the 1/2-inch tapes, and you got to fly the hook. You got to cut it with a razor blade or whatever and fly the hook. And it's an art. I never knew how he ever did it, but he's one of the ones that know how to do it. Him along with like a Mike Denton in a studio tone. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, my wife put both my kids in piano when they was young, so they started learning how to play piano a little bit. So, D-Wiz would teach Droop-E how to fuck around with the computer and make beats and shit. And so Droop-E just went ahead and started making them, and my youngest son started doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is. It's a family thing, man. And then all my cousins, I probably got more relatives, cousins. I probably got more loved ones, family, mainly cousins, in this rap game than probably any rapper in the world. Any rapper in the world, all of them. It's like it's hell of them. But so, that's what I'm just saying. We got bit by the rap bug. When I was a young mustache, I got bit by the hustling bug. I still have that bug in me. but it's just the same. It's just a different product. Same hustle, different product. Hello. Now that's beautiful. It's definitely because it has changed lives too. You know, and I tell people, I say, man, the streets is cool, but you can have like 3 or 4 years of good gritting and grinding and having your Gouda balling, tycooning, welling, high rolling, you know what I'm saying? Sky balling, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Just, you know, boss balling, whatever. You can have about 3 or 4 years of that shit. And then, you know, is it worth doing, you know, 30 years? You feel me? It don't add up. Them numbers don't add up. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It was designed as a stepping stone. You know what I mean? You got to get in and get out of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And don't make it a permanent occupation, man. You feel what I'm talking about? That's how you do that. Because all walks of life do that. It might be different categories and different products that they pushing. You know what I mean? But they do it. All walks, all colors, shapes, and sizes, man. So I'm just saying, basically, I tell the youngsters all the time out there, I say, man, look, man, you know, this rap shit is a real business. First of all, check game. I say, look here, man. You know, if you got the talent, you got to take that shit serious. I done ran into motherfuckers in the streets and they be like, man, you know, I fuck with social media, man. You know, 40, I'm all the way hood, my nigga. I say, well, nigga, if you call yourself all the way hood and you rapping, nigga, you better get serious about getting on your social media hustle, bro. You feel me? You never know who got some money out there for you. You never know who loving your music. You never know, because I'm telling you this right now. This rap money way better than other money. You feel me? And it's legal, and it's more fame. So you legal, you have more fame. That's what a lot of people want. I just want the money, man. You feel me? But anyway, a lot of people want the fame, and it's more fame than the dope game. It's more legal than the dope game. It's all the way legal. You know what I'm saying? And it's more change than the dope game. Hello.